Provincetown, summer 2014.
It's Provincetown. It's the magic of the city plus the history. You know, this is an artist community. And so it just makes all of this come alive.
We've been coming, this is our 13th year.
The tone in the street, it's just beautiful. You know, everybody's very sweet and laid back and having a good time. It's really quite terrific.
Who doesn't want to come to Provincetown? I always just say, well, have you ever been to a gay fishing village?
Everyone has their own reason for coming to the Provincetown International Film Festival, including the always entertaining filmmaker John Waters, who's been summering in Provincetown for 50 years. The 16th annual festival was a mix of movies and movie stars, and the chance to preview some of the best in independent film.
We're at 500 to 700 submissions. That's a lot of films for a festival our size. And our submissions are growing and growing. We have 60 slots, but we always find some gems. We always find some really great movies through the submissions, and this is no exception this year. Our motto this year, we started out with "We're 16," because last year was 15th anniversary, so that's a very specific milestone. So now we're 16, we're like, what does that mean? And it means we're kind of having growth spurts, we're kind of like in the awkward teenage years, and surprisingly, we're having a really smooth teenager year. It just really came together.
This year, special honors went to Oscar-nominated actresses Deborah Winger and Patricia Clarkson.
Because of this award, I am most indebted to the incredible filmmakers I have worked with through the years.
And the annual Filmmaker on the Edge Award went to legendary director David Cronenberg.
Thank you very much.
I joke, I mean, it's filmmaker on the edge. I say, what, the edge of oblivion? Or is it the edge of art or the edge of obscurity? I'm not sure what edge it is, but I probably live there, so I accept it, you know. Being Canadian, I always thought of myself as being almost literally halfway between Hollywood and Europe. And the influences that I have are from both places. So I feel more like a filmmaker in the middle rather than in the edge in that sense. And in terms of the kind of films I like to make, it's just natural for me, you know. It's not like I'm saying I must be edgy. I mean, I think if you say I must be edgy, then you already are not.
I read that a lot of critics always say to you, why don't you do comedy? And you said, they all are comedy. And I agree. My mother people say to me, why don't you do horror? And my mother says, they're all horror.
It has to do with your experience of beauty and horror. I mean, it's a personal, subjective response.
The PIFF is a chance to get up close and personal with filmmakers. Whether it's a chance encounter with director Jonathan Demme and actress Deborah Winger, a bike-riding John Waters, or a breakfast panel of first-time women directors. One of the women at this breakfast, Sheila Canavan, directed a documentary about former Massachusetts Congressman Barney Frank called Compared to What? The Improbable Journey of Barney Frank.
A major part of it is my relationship with my husband, which was a part of my life that wasn't really there before. And now my life with Jim is just wonderful. In fact, I said to Jim, I said, I'm having trouble sleeping, but not for the usual reason. I'm just so happy. I feel very lucky.
Once again, Xfinity was a festival sponsor and presented the film The Two Faces of January, starring Viggo Mortensen.
This is our 5th year as a sponsor, and one of the reasons why we keep doing this is because it really brings together the best of art and film, along with just the beauty of the community itself. I mean, Provincetown is just such a great town. It's something that we feel strongly about, because what we'll then do is we'll take a lot of the content, or some of the content that's available, shorts, documentaries, and make it available on Get Local. And so by doing that, we can expand the reach that people can see and understand and experience what the film festival is all about.
Now look at you, a real criminal.
Each year, festival goers vote for their favorite films, and this year the HBO audience winner for Best Narrative Feature is One Chance, the story of a Welsh car phone salesman who won fame on the show Britain's Got Talent.
Music connects people with who they have been, who they are.
And for Best Documentary Feature, Alive Inside, a look at how music can reawaken our souls. The festival also launched the Gabrielle Hanna Provincetown Film Institute, which will support emerging filmmakers and media artists.
To develop new ideas and projects and to find potential new collaborative opportunities with other artists here in Provincetown.
And now, plans are already underway for next year's festival.
We do always take some chances. Our motto is filmmaking on the edge, and we want to push people a little bit. We try not to take safe films. We do want films that people will enjoy and leave a smile on their face, but we want films that also make you think and are challenging to you, and we have such a good base that I think the future is really about solidifying our support, and that's really where we're going to be focusing this coming year.